The money is in the follow-up, and that's why 10% of you are making 90% of the sales in the real estate market. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to follow up with your real estate leads to actually convert them into paying clients and future referral sources. Hey, my name is Jeff, and if you're new to this channel, I'm the co-founder of Nurture, and we help realtors scale past 6 figures the easy way. Now, the average realtor follows up less than twice, but every legitimate source says this is not enough. Look at the Harvard studies, the MIT studies, even talk to top producers that have built a business around online leads. They'll all tell you that 90% of the time it takes 6 follow-ups or more. So there's this huge discrepancy between what realtors think they need to do and what they actually need to do. So unfortunately, I see all too often that realtors are blaming Facebook, Google, their marketing person, or even the leads themselves for not wanting to do a deal with them after seeing just an ad and a quick phone call. And this kind of thinking is based on a mismatch between what they believe an online lead should be versus what it actually is. It happens most frequently to people who built a business from their sphere of influence. They're used to dealing with people that know, like, and trust them, and therefore pick up their phone calls. But online leads are not those people. They are strangers. You have to add value and build their trust over time. So if you can let go of your misperceptions and your biases and accept the realities of turning a pure stranger into trusting you with the biggest investment of their life, then I'll show you the exact system top producers are using to convert strangers into consistent deals. Now, I'm going to jump on my computer to walk you through that system now. So we're going to go into the CRM right now, and let's first understand where the leads are coming from so that we know how to nurture and close these leads. So they're going to come in from ads. And we do ads because it's very scalable, you don't need an audience, and you get started right away. Now, when someone looks at one of your ads, it's not like they've decided internally they want to work with you right away. So there's a lot of work to be done to get you that first appointment. So when someone comes in through an ad, you're going to get some people that put in fake information. You're going to get people that are not interested in talking at all. And you need a system to actually filter those people out, or else you're going to be really stressed out trying to contact them right away because speed to lead is so important. And you're going to waste a lot of time trying to contact them several times. So what we do is we give all of our clients a system. We're text messaging them right away automatically. Then we have someone call them within 5 minutes during business hours, and we're calling them double dial and texting them 5 times in the first week. The first 48 hours are the most important, so we're making 2 calls per day, each day, double dial and text. So we're going to make notes. They can self-book as well. So if they self-book, we're also going to confirm. We're going to call them and try to get as much information before the meeting. But it is possible that they self-book and they don't pick up our call, in which case there might not be notes. But most of the time, you'll see these notes and you'll see what they're looking for. Now, long story short, a lot of work is being done to convert as many people into appointments as we can. So once an appointment is set, the job is not done. Now, you have to meet them on the very first call. So if you mess up this first call, you're going to waste a lot of leads. And this takes time, it takes practice, and we're here to help you. So some things to do are add massive value in the first call, make sure that you have clear next steps, and make sure that you're focused on learning about exactly what they need, where they are in the cycle or in the funnel, and catering your conversations accordingly. I made a whole separate video on how to handle the first meeting, but essentially you don't want to get upset at them if they're not ready to do a deal with you. You just want to add value, learn about them, and figure out some next steps. Now, some people are going to want to do a deal as soon as possible, and some people are going to want to do a deal later. Some people are not sold yet. So you have to categorize them into high quality leads. So you're going to have people you want to follow up with daily. You're going to have people you want to follow up with weekly. And the daily ones are people that have expressed interest in working with you and have a near timeline. So every day you want to check your notes. You want to make any excuse you can to add value to these people, follow up, give them a call. And weekly are people who are not quite yet ready, but are open to working with you. Everyone else, let the system and the team handle. So for example, if you have a hot lead that just does not answer your call anymore, like ghosting Gary over here, you can just move them into ISA to follow up and get some help. But make sure you put some notes in there so that your ISA knows what's going on. So you could put like, please help me get another meeting. Can't get a hold of Gary. So when you type something in like this and you move it into the ISA to follow up, make sure you press the save button. Then your assistant checks this every single day, and they're going to know, oh, okay, I need to follow up with Ghosting Gary. Let's say there's Slow Susan. She's not ready to do a deal in a year. The biggest mistake people make is, well, that's a bad lead. Well, it's not a bad lead. It's a person that needs help. They're just not ready because they have some things going on. And oftentimes you can actually help them speed up the process by giving them information, by giving them helpful tips. So a year is their definition. In reality, a lot of times we see people actually do deals sooner if they have the right help. So what you can do is you can put them into a long-term nurture automation. And if you want to see what messages are being sent, you can go to automations and you can go to editable automated follow-up. And depending on if you tag them as a seller or a buyer, we'll automatically tag them based on the ads we run. You can see what messages are being sent and you can customize this to your own wording. Now, the purpose of these is just give them tips, right? So they're getting text messages, they're getting emails, some friendly home buying tips, and they're just getting sent tips every couple of weeks for several months. And the point of this is you still have to follow up with Slow Susan. Just give her a call every month. And that's all it takes. And then in about 8 months, when she's ready, she's thinking of you. So if you have a system where they're getting an assistant to help you follow up with people that ghosted you, you're automatically sending people drips of information, you focus on the hot leads. And that's how you turn a stranger into a paying client. You're adding value on the first call. You're getting them interested in working with you. Then you're adding value daily or weekly or monthly. And with this system, just do this every single day. Do it around 11 a.m., do it around 4 p.m. That's when we find people are most receptive to getting phone calls, getting text messages. But you have to do this in order to convert. The chances of you converting someone on the very first call and then saying, yeah, you can sell my house, let's start working tomorrow. If you just focus on those people, you're not going to get your money's worth. Most of the money is these people that you're building trust with. And honestly, a lot of people are shopping around for realtors. You have to prove to them through follow-up, through adding value, that you're the best person. And that's the only way that you can make a lot of money through talking to strangers and turning them into clients. In summary, you have within you the superpower to turn a stranger into a client. All it takes is using a system where you follow up with them every day, let someone else or a system follow up with people that you don't want to follow up with, and set reminders in your calendars. If you just do these things, watch yourself surpass your peers and make more money than you ever did before. Now, if you want more tips and advice like this, follow us, like us, and subscribe, and we'll release more content that will help you grow your business.